Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Jen, and this is Through Thick and Thin. Some of you wanted to go inside a Costco with me, check out the full experience, so let's go ahead and go inside. Okay, so the first thing that's catching my eye here is that watermelon is $6.99. Now, I feel like it is officially summer when watermelon is $5 a melon, so we are only $2 away. And that is super exciting to me. And honestly, these don't look that bad for watermelon that's out of season. So Costco has so many different kinds of apples. But in my house, we really love the Pink Lady apples. And you would think after buying them week after week, I would know what they look like. But they don't. And I'm always on a hunt. So here you can see I'm looking at all these different kinds of apples, trying to find which ones are the right ones, and then I find that the ones that are literally right in front of me were the Pink Lady apples. So I think I was a little upset that you guys didn't tell me that they were the ones, but I really have to look at the Pink Lady apples now every time I go, because the last time I went and got them, they were all kind of bruised and gross, and they were not as good as they normally are. So I had to dig here to find some good apples. But fear not, we did find some quality apples that ended up going home with us. So, pretty excited about these. We eat so many sweet potatoes in my house, it's a little bit ridiculous. There's 3 adults here, and this is a 6.5 pound bag of sweet potatoes that will last us maybe 2 weeks. So definitely a good buy for us. And then by far the worst part of any Costco trip is going into the cold place, or the refrigerated section, but I call it the cold place because that's all it is. It's just the cold place. But I love their spring mix here. It's organic and it's only like $3.99, I think. And if you check your dates here, look, that one's May 17th. The one above it is May 23rd. So super duper important. Always remember to check your dates, because greens can go bad so quickly if you're not careful. And we try to get through the whole container, but I mean, it's hard. Like, let's be honest, it's hard to get through that whole container. So having 1 extra week to do so is super duper important. And I'm just going to walk through here and show you all the other things they have to offer in the cold place. They do have some berries in the middle of the cold place that I did not show you. Those are generally blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries. But I was too excited to get out of here because, again, I don't like the cold. And then exploring this like baked goods section, I have not seen these cinnamon roll pull apart breads before. Now I only have 3 adults in my house. I don't think that we could get through this in time, but I think bringing this to the next family holiday is definitely what I'm going to do, because it looks so easy and so delicious, and who doesn't love cinnamon rolls? And they have a bunch of cakes back there that are honestly a good price, but I mean, we don't need cake that often. If you have not tried the Danishes here, the Costco Danishes definitely converted me to loving Danishes. Now, honestly, those cheese ones look a little sunken, so we're not putting our best foot forward there at Costco, but generally, those are delicious, and I highly recommend them. If you, especially like, I love Starbucks cheese Danishes, and those, such a better price. These, I think, are new. They're strawberry-filled croissants. Let me know if you've tried these before, because, I mean, that's like a lot of croissants to get as a risk, but I would like to try them. This Tres Leche cake was on sale. I did not go home with it because, again, I don't need that big of a cake in my life every week, because honestly, I'd probably eat all of it, but definitely a good buy. Costco has a great variety selection of a bunch of different red meats. We're not huge on red meat in my house, but they definitely have a wide selection if you love red meat. I stop here and I look at the chicken Alfredo, and I wasn't sold on it yet, because I was like, well, maybe we don't need that, maybe we do. But I do, spoiler alert, end up coming back for it because it's $3 off, and honestly, I've already eaten it when I'm doing this voiceover, and it is amazing. Highly recommend. These little chicken burgers caught my eye. I was tempted to get them, but I realized they are pre-cooked, and while that's very easy, you can heat them up in the microwave, I don't love pre-cooked chicken burgers because I find they can be kind of dry. Not saying those are dry, but not willing to take that risk at this time. If you are enjoying this Costco Shop With Me video, please consider liking this video. It really helps me out, helps YouTube know that this video is one that you enjoy, and to recommend it to other people. It's super simple. You help support me and the channel literally just by hitting that like button. And if you really are loving this content, hit that subscribe button. I put out new videos every single week surrounding nutrition and health at every size and grocery shopping and grocery hauls. So if all those things sound good to you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Now here I am showing you all of these pre-made meals. I like to come home with at least one of these each time I go because there's inevitably a time when I don't want to cook dinner, and these come in handy because these are so much better for us and so much cheaper than getting takeout. If you have been to Costco and you have tried one of these pre-made meals, let me know which one to try next. My favorite so far, I think, is the chicken Alfredo. It was so delicious, and the noodles were cooked perfectly, which I don't get how because it was in my oven, but there we go. This is a whole wall of non-dairy milks. This is all new. And this whole dairy section, I haven't been to this Costco in a few weeks, but the dairy section, new. I swear they didn't have this before. They used to have all their dairy stuff just in the aisles. And now there's a whole new room here. Like, oh my goodness, where have I been? I definitely should have checked before I came here if I needed paper towels or toilet paper because I feel like I'm running low, but it's like Costco paper products are a really good deal, but you come home with so many of them, you have to be so sure that you're out, like out, because it's so hard to store all that stuff. Every single week I buy some water in these Kirkland water bottles. I know that they're not great for the environment, but we drink so much more water when we have them. So in the cart it went. Let me know if you like me showing you just what I'm buying or if you want to see the whole store, because I figure you guys probably have different interests in foods and products than I do, or what I might need that week. So I'm trying to show you guys extra stuff besides just what I'm buying. Here I am going to pick up some of this Nature's Domain dog food. My dogs love this food and it's rated really, really well online, so definitely a good purchase for us. They have a lot of different sparkling waters, caffeine drinks, a lot of options. Obviously, I mean, it's Costco, but I'm still surprised by how many options they have for those because I feel like a few years ago they had basically none. I always want to stop and try this Mexican style street corn. It looks so good on the bag, and it's $10, so each one is like $2.50, and that doesn't seem like a bad price, but it's just, I don't think I need 4 pounds of Mexican street corn in my life. I don't think I do, and that's kind of like the curse of Costco, right? Everything's in bulk, so anything you want to try, you have to get like 5 pounds of it or else you can't bring it home. So then here, I'm so upset, you guys. My favorite yogurt bars have the Death Star, which means they are not restocking these yogurt bars. I've been bringing these home like every other week. We still have some at home, so I didn't bring any home this week, but I'm going to be very sad when those are sold out. For a second here, I do contemplate bringing home these Good Pop popsicles, but they're $10 and you get 20 popsicles. Now I'm sure they have great ingredients, but 50 cents a popsicle just seems a bit pricey. Oh my goodness, my boyfriend is gonna kill me when he sees that I brought these home. These are my favorite pickles, and they're basically the same price at a regular grocery store. And you get like half the amount of pickles. And the problem with these is you have to fit them in your fridge because, you know, they're refrigerated after opening. But it's such a good deal, and I love pickles, so I brought them home. I don't think he knows yet. For half a second, I also debate getting these Bird's Eye like garlic chicken meal. It's like veggies and chicken and pasta, all really good things, but because I already got that chicken Alfredo, I decided we didn't need it this week. We always buy giant bags of frozen chicken at Costco because it's such a better deal than buying them just like in the fresh section of a regular grocery store, and the quality is much higher. So we really like doing that. And then I'm just kind of looking here for new products, new things that I could want. I think all this stuff has been here before, so I did not stop to look at any of it. Does anyone else just love grocery shopping? I feel like people normally hate grocery shopping. I absolutely love it. I feel like it's so fun to get to see all the new products, to find new things to try, and you just get to, you know, it's kind of like me time, you know. All I have to do is just wander these aisles and find things that look yummy. I mean, how great is that? Here I get stopped in my tracks because I realize that I saw pesto pizza. That's new. See, this is what I'm talking about. So exciting. That looks delicious. Now, I didn't get it because every week we have been going to Amazon Fresh lately and getting their like $8.99 pizza. You can get like unlimited toppings on that thing, and it's always $8.99. And they roll out the crust, like the dough, right in front of you. It's super fresh. They cook it in a pizza oven. Like, obviously not sponsored by Amazon Fresh, but like, so delicious. If you have one near you, definitely get it. This granola was on sale this week, so I decided to try it. I've been eating a lot of yogurt lately, and so I figured this would be a nice addition to that. But honestly, I've been just having it straight with some almond milk and some berries. It's super delicious and makes for a great snack or even a meal if I'm feeling like lazy that morning. Costco has so many different types of peanut butters and nut butters. It's a little bit ridiculous. Like mountains of peanut butter and honey. Oh my goodness. It was at this point that I remembered that I needed half and half. I got so distracted by that new dairy room that I totally forgot that I actually needed to go in there. And so here I am going to go down this aisle thinking I don't need anything here. And in fact, spoiler alert again, I definitely did. I needed a new pepper grinder because the other week I definitely knocked it over and peppercorns went everywhere and shattered glass all over my kitchen. So I definitely needed to get some new pepper, like a grinder. So we'll be doubling back to that aisle again in a little bit. I think it's like part of the design of grocery stores to where they make aisles a little bit confusing, a little bit like mishmashed together, so that you have to go back and double back and maybe find other things to purchase, because, you know, the longer you spend in a grocery store, I swear, the more money you spend, and I think they know that. So now I have to go into the dairy cold place. Again, worst part of a Costco trip. I hate being cold, and this makes me have to be absolutely freezing. But this is indeed where the half and half was. So went ahead and grabbed some of that, and we are on our way. And see, this is exactly what I was talking about. Because I doubled back, I saw this sale. It's $6 for 10 plant-based chicken patties. And so I was like, well, okay, shoot, I'll try it. Like, I used to be vegan and then eventually vegetarian, and then now I eat meat. But because of that, I think I'm probably more open to trying these plant-based protein items than maybe your average Joe. So I went ahead and grabbed one. I don't know, I looked it up online. People are apparently obsessed with them. I haven't tried it yet, but I am definitely excited to. And here we are doubling back to grab that pepper grinder that I was talking about, since, you know, I shattered mine. And because I impulse purchased those chicken patties, I of course had to stop and get some buns to go with them, because how can you have a chicken sandwich if you don't have buns? So I went ahead and grabbed some of those, even though, again, not on my list, but I think the last thing that is on my list is some eye cream, so we're going to jump right over there. This is the one that I decided to go ahead and get because it's on sale. Normally at other stores, this big one right here, that's $65, and I can get both of these for $27.99. Definitely another great deal at Costco. Okay, so my hair is a mess. While we were in there, we picked up a free sample of dark chocolate pretzel thins. I've had these before, but I'll never say no to a free snack. So that's everything. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm going Costco shopping. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the like button down below if you liked this video. Hit the subscribe button if you want to stick around for more content. And remember, you can make today a great day. Or not, the choice is yours. Have a good one. Mwah. Bye, guys.